Okay, we're going to do our getting along together lesson. I share my screen. All right, so this is Unit 3, Lesson 3. I know just how you feel. Okay, so I want you to think about a time when a friend of yours felt sad or mad about something, and you knew just what he or she was going through. You might not have been in the exact same situation as your friend, but you could connect with how they felt. Relating to how someone feels is the next step in empathy. When we make that connection to the feelings of others and remember a time when we felt that way, we can imagine what they were going through. That's what empathy is all about. So our big question is, how will thinking about how someone else feels in a time when you felt that way help you to be a better friend and teammate? Okay, so you're going to pause this and watch the video about Those Shoes by Maribeth Bolts. Okay, so think about these things. How does Jeremy feel about the shoes that Mr. Alfrey gave him? He feels a little inferior or less important or less valuable. Who is the only person not laughing at Jeremy? Antonio Parker. What does he notice one day during math class? That Antonio's shoe is taped up and his feet look smaller than Jeremy's. Does Jeremy understand Antonio's point of view and feelings, and how do you know? Yes, he knows that Antonio's point of view is that he wishes the cool shoes were his, and he probably feels the same way as Jeremy about wearing the old shoes. Can Jeremy think of a time when he felt the same way as Antonio? Yeah, he wanted to have new shoes like everyone else and was embarrassed that he had to wear his old shoes. This is the second step of empathy. How does Jeremy show empathy towards Antonio? Well, he gives Antonio his shoes. This is the third step of empathy, doing or saying something to show that you care. How does getting the new shoes make Antonio feel? He's very thankful and happy. And what wonderful surprise happens at the end of the book. It starts snowing and Jeremy gets to wear the new boots that his grandmother gave him. So empathy is just the ability to think about another person's point of view and feelings and remember a time when you felt that way and do or say something to show the person that you care about them. Okay, so here are some empathy story cards. I would like you to pick one and then write about a time when you felt the same way as the character in the story feels, one of these 4 stories. And then think about, how will thinking about how someone else feels in a time when you felt that way help you become a better friend and teammate? Okay, that's our getting along together lesson.